Hi viewers, welcome to Yogi, the math tutor. Today we are going to learn about integers from grade 7th class. So before going to start learn about the integers, we need to learn about the natural numbers and whole numbers. Let we start learning about natural numbers. The numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, so are for counting objects around us. So these counting numbers are called natural numbers, and these natural numbers are denoted by capital letter W. By including 0 to the collection of natural numbers, we get whole numbers. So these whole numbers are denoted by the capital letter W. If we put whole numbers and negative numbers together, we get a bigger collection of numbers called integers. So this integer set is denoted by the capital letter I or Z. Z indicating Z numbers. So and the biggest integer number we can't define, and the smallest integer also we can't define. And why? Because these all are the small numbers. And all the negative numbers are less than the zero, and all the positive numbers are bigger than the zero. So zero is a neutral number. There is no sign for zero, and also we can't find the smallest integer, and we can't find the biggest integer. So we can't define that answer. Why? Because there is no end for the numbers. In this chapter, we will learn more about integers, their operations and properties. Next, here we can see integers on a number line. So positive number always we need to write to the right side of the zero, and the left side of the zero or the negative numbers. Uh, and I already told you zero is a neutral number, and these all are the big numbers than the zero, and these all are the small numbers of the than zero. So for example, if you are comparing the two integers, for example, if you are comparing 0 and 1, so in between these two numbers, one is already we know one is greater than the 0. So 0 is less than the 1. So we need to keep the 0 less than 1. But if you are if you are comparing the 0, 2 and 4, so from among these two numbers, 2 is a greater number and 2 is the smallest number. 4 is a greater number and 2 is the smallest number. So we can see we can keep the less than symbol, which showing 2 less than 4. But if you are comparing the one positive number, like I'm taking -1 and I'm taking the 2. So in between these two numbers, already told you all the negative numbers are less than the 0. So obviously the 2 will become the biggest number. So we can keep -1 is less than the 2. So but if you are comparing one more two numbers, like if you are comparing both negative numbers -3, -2, from these two numbers, so -2 is the biggest number. So here we can see this is the -1 is the biggest number than all the negative numbers. So -2 is a big number than -3. So we can keep -3 is the biggest number. So we can indicate -3 less than -2. So like this we can compare the number line, compare the integers by using the number line. Now we will go with integers between pair of given integers. So for example, if they will give the one pair 3 comma -2, we need to write the integers between these two numbers. So after 3 you will get 2, then after that you will get 1, after that you get 0, then after that -1. So these are integers between the 3 and -2. So this is already we know this is the 3 is a big number and 2 is the smallest integer. Now we will go with the order of integers. First of all, we will see here ascending order. So ascending order is nothing but we need to write the integers from the smallest to biggest. So first of all, in the list, given the list of the integers, first of all we need to pick the smallest number. Already I told you the smallest negative numbers are always less than the positive numbers. So here -5 and -8 is there. So even from these two numbers, -8 is the smallest number. The next smallest number -5 will come. The next smallest number is +1. The next last final positive number is +2. Coming to the descending order, in this descending order we need to write the numbers from the biggest to smallest number. So from this list of the integers, we need to find first biggest integer, that is 8. 8 is the biggest integer, and the next biggest integer is 5. The next smallest integer is -2. So this is the order showing the biggest to the smallest, and this ascending order shows the smallest to biggest number. Next, here we will go with representing these integers on the number line. So here I given the person represent 6, -4, 0, 4 on a number line. So to represent these integers on the number line, so first of all we need to draw the number line with some integers. So in this on this number line we should first they given +6, so you can tick the +6 here. Then after that -4 you can tick to the left side. Then this is the 0, and here we can see, and the next is +4, you can see here. So like this we need to represent the integers on the number line. Hi viewers, welcome to Yogi, the math tutor. Today we will go with exercise 1 problem. The first question here, some integers are marked on the number line. Which is the biggest and which is the smallest? So I draw here the given one number line, that is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Here they marked -3 and +2. So they're asking which one is the biggest and which one is the smallest on this number line. So the answer is, so the biggest integer is all positive numbers are bigger than the 0. So in this one, this is 2 is the big number. The circle 3, -3 is the smallest integer. So this is an answer for this first question. So the biggest integer is 2 and the smallest integer is 3. Second question, write the integers between the pair of integers given below. Also choose the biggest and the smallest integer from them. Here the given question -5, -10. So first of all we need to write the integers between these two given integers. So between this -5 and -10 you will get -6, -7, -8 and -9. So from these list we need to pick the biggest and the smallest integer. So whatever this is this -6 is this -6 is the biggest integer. Why? Because this smallest negative integer has become the biggest integer. So coming to the -9, it is a smallest integer when you are comparing to the -6. So -6 is greater than -9. Then try yourself the second two questions. So that is I am giving, that is 3 and -2, and the third question -8 and 5. So the next question, write the following integers in ascending order. So what is the meaning by ascending order? We need to write the integer from smallest to biggest. So here the given question -5, 2, 1 and -8. So from this list of given integers, this is -8 is the first smallest. Then after that -5 is the second. We are writing the increasing. So from these two integers, this is the smallest and this is the biggest integer. So again from these two integers, the one is the smallest number and last final is a 2 is the positive 2 is the biggest integer. So this is an ascending order of the given integer. So -8, -5, 1 and 2. You can try the remaining two problems, that is 4, -3, -5 and 2. The third question -10, -15, -7. So the next question, write the following integers in descending order. Descending order means we need to write the integers from biggest to smallest. Here the given first question -2, -3, -5. So first of all we need to pick the biggest integer from this given list of integers. So from these three integers, that is -2 is a biggest number, Again, from these two integers, minus 3 is the next biggest number. The next find answer is minus 5. So already question already they given in the descending order. Biggest to smallest integer. Again, you can try the remaining two questions, that is minus 5, minus 2, minus 1, and the third question 5, 8, minus 2. Next, fifth question, represent 6, minus 4, 0 and minus 4 on a number line. So first of all, we need to draw the number line for this answer. So here I am writing 0, right side I am writing the positive number, that is 2, 3, 4, left side and 5. I am extending up to 6 and 7. Left side I am writing the negative number, that is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So now we are representing these given integers on this number line. First one is the given positive 6. So positive 6 here we have on right side of the 0. So you should mark the 6 here. The next integer is minus 4. So left side we have, then you can mark the minus 4. The next 0, you can tick the 0. The last one is 4, positive 4, that is you can tick to the right side of the 0. Next question, we are going to fill the missing integers on the number line given below. Already they given some integers and they missed these dotted integers. So you should write the answer on this number line. Thank you for watching my video.